Hey, it's Holly. In today's video, I am doing some more cataloging because I am super behind on cataloging. One of the things about having a collection like this for me is making sure that I stay organized, because you don't know what you have unless you are organized, and you kind of need to know that. So also, I'm trying to get together some things, hopefully to sell them. So it's really important that I stay on top of this so that I know what I've got. And then if something that I get new is, in better condition than something that I already have, I can start to swap things out. So this is just a few of the figures that are in the queue for cataloging with the sets. So we've got a lot of work to do. Let's get started. Okay, let's get into it. So we have a lot to work through today. I have Excel open on my computer. I also have the Only Polly Pocket website open on my computer. So we're gonna work through what I have to catalog here, at least most of it. I have some more tins. I have a lot of stuff to work through, but we'll get through some of it at least. I also have here in front of me my bin of extra figures and stuff. So this is stuff that does not have a home. So sometimes as we catalog, we may find things in here or add things to this bin. It's currently a nightmare, but that's what that is. So I've got that off to the side, ready to go, just in case we need it. And I am currently in a room just absolutely filled with Polly stuff. So we're gonna do our best to just work through this. So there are some things that I already have in tins. You can see here that I have a number of items currently in tins. And my goal with this was, just as I was making videos, if I didn't have time to actually catalog them properly, I put them here in a tin so that when we got to this point that they would be ready to go. So we are going to start out with the Camping Days Locket, because that is one that I have already started to type into my spreadsheet and then immediately just kind of gave up on. So this locket is from 1991, so we're gonna pull up 91. And again, the Only Polly Pocket website is just an awesome website, so if you are a Polly collector, please go check it out. There is the Camp Days Locket. And I have two of them. One of them is complete and one of them is just the case or the locket itself. So what you're seeing here is on the Only Polly Pocket website, they have a Kraft macaroni and cheese edition locket, which is what I have. I'm honestly shocked that I was able to get my hands on this. But just to show you the figure up close here, so it came with this figure and this little sticker that has not been used yet, which is really cool. And I also recently, in that lot that I got from Germany, if you watch my unboxing video, I got another Camp Days locket. The difference is the one that was the Kraft one has, hopefully it shows up here, a serial number stamped into it. And the one that was just the regular Camp Days locket does not. So I will hazard a guess that anything that came through the Kraft macaroni and cheese version has some kind of number stamped into it. It appears to say 2966DV. I don't know what that's about, but that's what's going on. My Kraft version has a really beautiful logo. My other one is not as beautiful, but I am keeping both because they are slightly different. So we are going to go over to the computer and go into Excel and just have a look here. So if you haven't seen a cataloging video with me before, I have everything in an Excel spreadsheet and I have it divided into 3 tabs. Sets that are in my Keep collection, sets that are duplicates, and sets that are loose figures. As you can see, it's been about 2 months since we last did this, so we're diving back in. So I had started with the entering this information, and I enter this by basically going to the Only Polly Pocket website, and I try to look at what it says here for the Bluebird name and then the Mattel name, and then I'm looking for the name of anything that's in the box. So I can see here that it came with one doll, Pixie. So to go back to my spreadsheet, I have 2 of these, so I'm just going to go ahead and duplicate it now. One of them is complete and one of them is not. In my spreadsheet, anything that is marked with this sort of pastel teal color and bold font is complete, just so I can see at a glance. But I do keep track of that here. And then any missing pieces are here. So for this one, I am missing Pixie. And then I keep track of what the type is, just in case I ever want to see that. And then for collection, I will just go back to the Only Polly Pocket website and see if it was part of the collection. So it says it's part of the keepsake collection. So I will just take that back into here. Oops. And I have not properly done a video on this one yet, so we may come back to this one. In terms of what I do at this point, I will then, if there are pieces, I will move them into a tin. So that's my tin here, and I'm going to make a label for that. So bear with me while I get that pulled up on my computer. But effectively, I am then going to just make a label and print that off. And we're just gonna get it going. My computer's slow today, bear with me. But I'm gonna toss these over in my done bin while we get that pulled up. Okay, and let me just see if I can add this on the fly for you here. Okay, so here is my label printer, bear with me. And this is the 1991, I'm gonna call it the, I've been trying to just use the Bluebird name for it. So this one is Pixie in her camping locket. And I'm actually just gonna write craft on it. Pixie, and then the sticker. Now for the other one, because I don't have any pieces, I'm not making one of these labels. But once I get that label printed off, I then take the tin and I stick it on the side of the tin here. And then this is kind of redundant, but I'm weird, so bear with me. I will then mark off whatever I did have. This makes a little bit more sense on the sets that I do not have complete, but that one is done and it gets put off to the side. Okay, so next set. I didn't bring it down with me, sorry. It's a long haul going up and down the stairs with this stuff, but these are the figures from the Polyville nursery set. So I had that set in a previous video. So I'm just going to go back to the Only Polly Pocket website and we're going to look this one up. I believe that is a 1994 set. There it is. So the 1994 Polly's Nursery, aka Polly Nursery School. Okay, so and then this was 1994. This one is complete. And then Polyville. And I have done a video of that. Okay, so then back to my, oh, sorry, I did not show you that. There it is. And then back to my labels. We are going to put that one in. So that's 1994. This one is 3 out of 3. So I just have to check, was there a name on this one? So Tessa and Tom are their names. So back into Dymo. And again, that gets printed off, stuck onto here. So it's a bit of a labor of love because I avoid doing this because of how time consuming it is. And I'm sure if I just did it right away with everything, it would be a lot more manageable, but that's not how I live my life. So here we are. So that one's done. Next is Daisy Dressmaker. So I did do a video on this one recently as well. So this is the compact that folds open and is kind of like a little tailor shop. So we're gonna find this one now on the Only Polly Pocket website. I wanna say it was 97, but it might've been 96. Oh no, there it is, Daisy Dressmaker. Okay, AKA boutique. That's it, okay. So it came with table, skirt. Yes, the table was in the compact itself. So skirt, and then it has Daisy and Polly. Okay, so we're gonna go back to Excel first and just add this in. So Daisy Dressmaker. Boutique just seems not very complete, but I believe the collection of this one is called Totally Flowers. Oh, compact. I have done a video on that, yes. Okay, and then back into the label. Already forgot her name. Oh wait, Desi, that makes sense. And the skirt. There we go. Now I will just say, as we're getting into this, I have ADHD and I sometimes make mistakes. I have inattentive ADHD specifically. So please be gentle on me if I make a mistake. It happens. I do it pretty much every cataloging video that I do, so just be gentle on me. We've got a few left in here. This one I don't think I have shown yet at all, but it is, gosh, I think it's called Fashion Friends 1996. We'll go back to the Only Polly Pocket website and find that. Fashion Friends. So it comes with Polly and her friend, very descriptive. 2 hats and 2 skirts. And is this part of a collection? I don't think it is. So we've got that there. I mean, these are just like those tiny little play sets. I know I've done some videos on them in the past, but I will be showing you that in a later video for sure. Let's go ahead and get the label printed up for that one. Beautiful, so that's all done there, and I'm gonna stick that on the tin. And again, it always feels redundant when they're complete, but it's part of the process. Okay, that one's done. One left that I already had pulled out here, and this is from the Cream Parlor. So want to say that this was a 1995 set. Let's have a look over on the Only Polly Pocket website. There it is. So Ice Cream Parlor, and it's called Polly's Ice Cream Heaven. Oh, I love that. It comes with Polly and Tawny. Okay. And I have done a video of that, and bear with me as I work through this spreadsheet. So I've added that to the spreadsheet here. And then if we go back into the label, we'll make a label now. Whoops. $19.95. See, there we go. There I am making a mistake already. Okay, we'll put that off to the side. There we go. Up, up. So toward the end of the video, while we're wrapping up, I'll show you what my storage situation looks like for these tins if you haven't seen it before. But I keep them all by year and then alphabetically by name, matching my spreadsheet so that if I need to find something, I know exactly where it is and I can find it quite quickly. And then my complete sets, for the most part, live on my shelf, but I do have some sets that live elsewhere if they're duplicates or if I just don't have room for them. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look at my Lucy Locket. I can't even get it in the frame of the video, so it's already hilarious. I don't have a ton of information on this one other than I asked in a Polly Pocket Facebook group for some help cataloging this, and I've now determined that I am just missing 2 pieces. So I'm not going to put a tin for this because nothing will fit into the tin. But just to show you, on the Only Polly Pocket website, they don't have a ton of information for this. I think it's here, Lucy Locket. And there's 3 Lucy Locket sets. So I have, maybe make that 4. Here I am thinking there's 3. There's 4. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so this one is the one that I have. So I know that of all of the pieces that are in this, I am currently only missing the 1 piece of mail and the comb. I have everything else. So I'm going to just enter that into here. I'm going to be doing a video on this one, so don't you worry. But this is from, let's flip this thing over, 1992. Woof. And I think this one is called her Carry and Play Dream Home. All right, so we're just gonna put that off to the side. It's so massive, I honestly don't know where I'm going to store it, but for now I am going to put it in this box over here and it should hopefully find a place soon. Oh my gosh, it is also very heavy. Okay, also excited to welcome some more new things to the collection. I will be doing a video on this one very shortly as well. This is the Pull Out Playhouse from 1991. Let's find this one on the website. Where are we here? There it is, right at the top. So really excited to have this one in my collection as well. It's one that I've had a hard time finding complete or in good condition. So this one is in pretty good condition, and it comes with all 4 dolls. In fact, all 4 of the dolls are currently living in a blister pack, and I'm hesitant to take them out. So I think I'm just going to leave it like this and not put the dolls into a tin, which kind of breaks my system in a way, but maybe I can. I don't know. They seem really well secured in there, and they're in perfect condition, and I don't want to move them, so I'm just going to leave them. They're actually taped in there, so they're kind of sealed, and we're just going to leave it that way. So in they go. But I have all 4 of them. So back to Excel here. And this one was called, so Polly Pocket Beauty Case is what it was called by Bluebird supposedly, and then Pull Out Playhouse by Mattel. Beauty case. One word. And I can't recall if this was from a collection. It doesn't seem to say here, so I'm going to leave that. And don't worry, I will be doing a video on this one very soon. Okay, and then what was the other one? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to show you this one. I'm so excited. This is my new pride and joy. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have this. I'm that excited right now. It's the bowling alley, and I'm so excited to show it to you. So 1989 bowling alley cassette player, and yes, it is a functioning cassette player. So I am going to do a proper video on this one, but I have it and I've tested it and it works, and I'm so excited about that. There it is in all of its complete glory. I have all 6 of the figures here, and I'm going to now transfer them into a tin. But there they are, all 6 of them. So excited. And we're going to move them into a tin. I do have a cassette in there. You just stay tuned for that one. But we're going to push this one out of the way for a moment. Get this settled up. So this is the 1989, oh gosh, what was it called again? Disco Cassette Play Set. Is it 2 S's? Is it really 2 S's? I think I'm going to call these novelty compacts actually. And I don't believe this was part of a collection. And I have not done a video yet, but don't you wait. It does play cassettes and it does work, and I am so excited about that. Okay, so whoops. This is going to be the, why can't I edit? There we go. So this one has 6 figures, so bear with me while we write this in here. It's got Polly, it's got Midge, it's got Buttons, Tina, Willie, and Diddy. Okay, there we have it. Whew, can't believe we finally got this one. was eyeing this one last year and didn't get it, and then I regretted it because it was a really good price, but live and learn, folks. Okay, that one's done. So what else have I got here? I have so much to catalog. So how many tins do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we can do this. Let's do the dance studio. I'm really excited about this. Now that I have this dance studio, I have officially one Polyville set that I have left to collect, which is the dress shop. So I'm on the hunt for that. But I'm excited to show you this one in a video soon as well. So let's first go back to the Only Polly Pocket website. So 1995. Dance studio. There it is. So I do not have a variation. I have the regular version. And where are my figures at? Maybe they're in here? I don't know. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, there they are. So I've basically just been a hot mess of, ever since I got that big set, I should have immediately started cataloging them, but I didn't, and then I got other stuff on top of it like this, and now we're out of control. So this comes with Polly and Tina, and it's just called the Dance Studio, so that makes this easy. So if we go back to Excel, okay, that one was easy to put together, and we'll make a label for it. And we're all set. Okay. We're doing good work, folks. We're getting it together. We're making it happen. So that one is done. What do we have next? Let's put this one away. I'm just trying to see like what's not a duplicate. Oh, here's another one. This one I got at the same time as the bowling alley cassette player, so same collector that I purchased this from. This is, I want to say it's a 96. Yes. Let's switch windows. There it is. This one is the Holiday Fun / Hawaiian Fun. And it comes with Polly and Annie. Patio table is there, that's correct. And, oh, does the raft come out? So it does. I didn't know that you could do that. That's cool. That makes sense though, then they can both go in the water. Although Annie is holding a camera, so that's probably a bad idea, but we'll do a tour of this later. Okay, so we do have all 4 pieces, and it does have the stickers, so that's good. It came with 6 stickers. They're on the front. That's what we like to see. So let's go into Excel. Oh, I already have one of these. So I'll show you what happens when I already have one of these, but the one I had before wasn't complete. Gosh, what is this called? Vacation Fun. So I'm gonna pop this into here. her name again? Annie, and then the raft. I would call that a floaty, but we'll just stick with what it says there. Okay, so when I already have a set, so this one is done now. That means I've got one up in my collection, my proper collection shelves. So what I'll do is I will go back into my spreadsheet and I will look for the other one. There it is. And I didn't have any of the figures. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it out and I'm going to put it into here. And now it's removed from here and it's now in my duplicate. So I'm going to have to take that out of my shelf, but when I put the other one on, that will be clear and then it's going to just go into my duplicate bin. So that's currently how I'm managing that situation. Okay, so that's done. What have I got next? This one is a necklace and I'm not going to put it into a tin because I like the look of this one in the necklace. So let's go back into the Only Polly Pocket website. This one's 1993. I can't remember what this one's called. This is it, the Rose Dream Locket. So this one's super cute. The back pops off. There's a Polly that lives inside. That's basically all that it is. So it just snaps on. It just kind of fits into place. And that's it. So I like that you can hang this one with Polly visible. So I think this one has a lot of value just leaving her there. So we'll just add it to our spreadsheet. That's what we'll do. Let's see if there's any other name for it. Okay, Heart Crystal Pendant, Rose Dream Locket. Okay, so Excel. Whoops. Heart crystal pendant. I would say crystal heart pendant, but okay. So, I don't know. I feel like I want to call this a necklace. Maybe I'm going to call it a pendant because there are other things that are specifically pendants that don't function the way a locket does. So I'm going to go with that. And I believe this is part of one of those collections, but it doesn't seem to say on the website. So we're gonna leave that for now. I have not done a video on that, no. Okay. What else is new and exciting here? This one's incomplete. We'll add this into the spreadsheet. Let's just show you on the camera here. This is the royal bracelet. If you saw my first Polly Talk video, I talked a little bit about how hopefully they're going to come out with a new version of this in 2022. This one has a little bit of sun damage on it, unfortunately, but still very excited to have it in my collection. This should open up, but by little hands, I don't know if I can get this open. There we go. So cute. So this is missing the Polly. I have seen the Polly available, so next time I see one for a good price, I'll scoop her up. But the Polly basically lives on this little throne, much like the pendant we just saw, and then it clasps together like that. Supposedly you can move the panels around, but the idea is that you can wear the whole thing as a bracelet, which fortunately, I am a tiny human, so I can wear that as a bracelet if I wanted to. Not that I am likely to do this, but hey, who knows? Maybe I'll go to a toy convention one day. So super, super cute. but that is the bracelet. So I'm going to get this off of myself first, and then we will go ahead and catalog it. Bear with me. There we go. Okay, so I think this is 97. So it's in that last year of that era. So we'll go back into Safari. So yeah, it's just missing the poly. Yes, that's correct. The rest of it is there and in order. So we'll add it to the spreadsheet. That's just called Royal Bracelet. Does this have a collection? Not that I'm aware of. Okay. All right, we are going to do my latest arrival, which I'm ashamed to say is quite a large amount. I was missing one piece, but I actually got it yesterday, so that's now in the mail. Let's just update this while we're in here so I don't forget. Today is April 12th, and we are currently up to 210 sets, so that is wild. In my keep collection, my duplicates, 103, and I've got at least another 25 here that I have to get through. But let's update this one too. So here we go. Okay, so I recently acquired the entire Amusement Park Polyville set, which is very exciting and also very wild. There's a lot of stuff here, so bear with me while I work through this, but here it is. That is a ton of stuff. So the only thing that you don't see here currently is the duck chase, and I'm going to do a full video on this so that you can see everything that's supposed to be there. But there are so many little pieces here, and they all clip together. So, gosh, like I'm constantly trying to figure out what I have and don't have with this, but that goes there. Like, I don't think this actually clips into anything. And I think this is supposed to, like, look how awesome this is. Sorry, I know there's not a lot of room here, but you get the idea. Like, that is great. I love this so much. I am a total Disney Parks girl, so having something like this is so fun for me. So let's just start by going into my web browser here, only Polly Pocket, and we are going to look up, I believe it's all 97. Am I correct in that? No, maybe it's 96. 96. So we have Rides and Surprises, Silly Spinner, Duck Chase is on the way, Rocket Ride is here. And what else have I got here that I am not seeing? Does this attach to something else? So I've got these teacups. Okay, that came with Rides and Surprises, and then Silly Spinner, Carousel, Rocket Ride. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we can do this, I think. I think these are the pieces for it. So we're gonna just muddle through this. Let's start with Rides and Surprises because it's massive. You know what, we're gonna open this into tabs because I like myself and I'm going to take care of myself. Okay, so, oh, the little bush comes off? That's so weird. Okay, but that is true. There it is. So it comes with 4 dolls and a log flume and a bunny. And there they are. So I got this off of a collector in the UK. She is wonderful and I love getting stuff from her. She's just an absolute pleasure to deal with. Her name is Julie, so if you see this, Julie, thank you. I love buying stuff from you. Here is some of the figures. So Billy, it's the first time I've seen someone named that in the Poly universe. There's the little log ride. Bunny. I guess it lives under that bush. I don't know. This appears to be what I would call Lulu, but it looks like they're calling her Rosie. And then a Lauren, sort of a Tina figure. And then, of course, there is Polly. So great little set. So 6 pieces. And then it also has the teacups with it. So that's a lot of stuff that's in there. Wow. Oh, and then this comes out. Yeah, all of this was like really overwhelming to deal with when I got it. I'm like afraid to break it, but it comes out and I'm just gonna leave it for now. But we'll do a video on this. I'm just gonna wait for the duck chase to show up and then we will do a proper video on it. I am just gonna put it off to the side for now and we'll get it into the spreadsheet. So let's actually start with the label. I think that that's gonna be a bit easier for me to do here. So this one is called, so Bluebird calls it Ferris Wheel and Tower Slide. And then Mattel calls it Rides and Surprises. Okay. Since we work with the Bluebird name in the spreadsheet, that's what we're gonna go with here. So 6 out of 6. So it came with Polly. Let's see if we can do this off the top of my head. Lauren, Billy, Rosie, the bunny, and the log. Look at me go. So that one's there. And then if we head back to the spreadsheet, and again, I promise I'll do a video on that one soon because I am super excited, but I'm just waiting for that last piece to show up. Okay, so back to the website. Next is the Silly Spinner, which is basically just this little caterpillar ride, so cute. And it comes with 2 figures. I think it's this set, yeah. So Lauren, and Polly. So get them into one of these. Caterpillar ride. Bluebird Toys was just a little bit more descriptive. Whoops. So I'm gonna say small place up for this one. And then we have to get our label going, so. I'm sorry, was that word? Is that what her name was? I already forgot. Yes. Okay, so we will get that printed. And away it goes. And we have just a few more left to do here for today. This is so overwhelming, oh my gosh, but sometimes you just got to get stuff done, right? This one is what? Let's do the carousel next. So we'll come out of here. So, spin pretty carousel. We'll take it. Seems like it's the same name in both places, and it comes with Polly, Rebecca, and Jenny. All right, so back to my spreadsheet. And then we are going to go to the label. I think those were their names. Yes, they were. Okay, so back here. I'm really excited to do tours of these because they are so much fun and there's so many pieces that come out, and also again, just like I love the whole idea of this. So I'm really also just excited to have it cataloged so I could just put it on my shelf. If I put it on my shelf without cataloging it, of course, then I lose track of what I've cataloged. So that's why I have been holding off. So then back to here. We are now left with the Rocket ride, and that has Rosie and Polly. It's kind of funny that they intended for the whole thing to be purchased together, but then they just duplicated the characters over and over, so I find that kind of odd, but maybe they had a reason for it. So this one is called Rocket Ride, and then Mattel calls it Happy Flyers. I have heard that before. Okay, so let's go back to Excel. Oops. Okay, and then into our label. So I'm sure you'll let me know in the comments if I've made a mistake here, but I feel like I did pretty good today. So that's what I got to say about that. That looks pretty good. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is already out of control. And then I've got two tins left, so what should we do with that? I have a few things here. We've got this one has not been cataloged yet, so we're gonna do that. And probably also one of these. So I've got a bubbly bath, and I also recently acquired the caravan. So let's check those two out. Bubbly bath, unfortunately, is not complete. I received this one in the lot that I got from Germany, that big lot that I just unboxed recently. But let's go back here. So this one is, I want to say 96. So we're back to here. There it is. So I have Polly and I have the cap. I don't have the towel. I think having the bubble solution is a bit excessive at this point, but I've got Polly and I've got the, now have I got it in here or did I take it out? I think, oh, I shouldn't have done that. There we go. I think I put her in a bag. I went through the figures the night that I unboxed that, and I at least put them all in their own little bags here so that I could come through and easily just do this. And don't worry, those bags will get reused. I use them for my duplicates. I only put, at the moment, I only put stuff that I'm keeping in tins because the tins are now scarce. But this one is Bubbly Bath and Polly's Crystal Bubble Compact. Okay, so 1996. And so we're missing the towel, and this is a novelty compact. And does this have a collection? Sparkle Surprise. Sorry, I should show you my Excel. There we go. Not done a video on that yet. And then over to our label maker. Okay, so that goes there. And then, so here's an example of when it's not complete. I just put the check mark next to the one that I do have. And then we will use this last tin for this one here. So this is basically all duplicates. I'm just looking at the stash of stuff next to me, and this is duplicate. So we're gonna save this stuff for another time, or I mean, I'm gonna catalog it, but this video is epically long, so I'm not gonna bore you for much longer. If you're still here, I'm impressed. So this one is what year? This is now my second set of this, but the only time I've had it complete. So this is a 1995. Let's go back to the Only Polly Pocket website. Circus Wagon on the Go, aka Polly's Gypsy Caravan. Okay, so this one is complete. I'm gonna call this one a vehicle, and is this part of a collection? Yes, it is. So this one is part of the Out and About collection. So I already have this one in here. So we're gonna take this one and we're gonna stick it now in my duplicates. Again, I didn't have any figures for it, so it goes there. Let's see if we can get the horse in this tin. I don't know if it's gonna shut. Just sort of, just kind of, not really. I might need to arrange this a certain way. It kind of shuts. Okay, so back to here. I'm gonna go with the more appropriate term here. And this one is 3 out of 3. It is complete. And it came with Polly, the horse, and the dog. And print that. Okay, and now I have used all my tins yet again, so to acquire more of those. But that is my set. So hopefully you enjoyed working through that with me. I know that that is a lot of stuff, so I appreciate you working through that with me, and it's a lot. I'm over here in the corner, so we will skip to the last part of the video here. All right, what was your favorite thing that I cataloged? I am just so excited to have some of the larger sets in my collection now, including the Lucy Locket, although it's huge. I'm not sure how I'm going to store that. But also the pull-out playhouse. There's just so much good stuff. Oh, the bowling alley, that one was insane. I'm so excited to have that one. But let me know in the comments, what's your favorite thing that I cataloged today? Is there something that you haven't seen that you're curious if I have it or not? I know recently Ludo sent me a message over Instagram asking if I had the pool party or, oh gosh, what was the other one? Oh, the dressing table. I don't have either. I would love them, but I don't have either. And the dressing table especially is difficult to find complete, and it's something that I figure is probably worth finding complete because I think it would be harder to piece it together than it would be to just find it complete. So yeah, there's a few things that I'm still on the lookout for, but also trying to be a little bit more conservative with my spending. So that's the current status of that. If you are on Instagram or Facebook or TikTok, come follow along on social media. Just look up Pocket Vintage Toys. You'll find me. That's the best place to connect with me outside of YouTube. And again, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help out the channel so much. I bring out new videos every Monday and Thursday. I have not missed a week since we started doing that. So please stick around, stay for more, and I will have a lot of content for you throughout the year. So we're not even coming close to running out of ideas. So yeah, I think that's it for today. I really appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.